afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm your host, Davia Pugh.
And I'm your reporter, Kaylee Riccatelli.
Happy Tuesday. We hope you're having an incredible one so far.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful show for you in store, so be sure to stay put.
Yes, in today's episode, we will visit a beautiful historical garden in Manio.
And check out the latest creative innovations in this week's Rich on Tech.
And you'll find out how to get an incredible dining deal at a wonderful restaurant right here in Eastern North Carolina.
Yes, and of course, that's all coming up shortly. But first, we're heading to Morehead City to check out a neat dueling piano bar. Now, this is awesome. Take a look.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. It's Davia, your host, and we are at Rock the Dock Dueling Piano Bar in Morehead City. Let's learn all about this unique spot. So we are with Mikey, the owner of Rock the Dock Dueling Piano Bar. Just tell us what inspired the creation of Rock the Dock.
In my time when I was stationed here in the Corps, kind of a tale as old as time, fell in love with the area and the lady. And, she happened to start her own business here, so she's not going anywhere. And I was, I started, thinking and kind of brainstorming, like, all right, if I were to settle in Morehead and start a business, what would stand out, And so it was her birthday, February 16th this year, and her parents and us, we went down to Myrtle Beach, and we go to a very well-known dueling piano bar, Crocodile Rocks, and I grab a beer, sit down at the table, look around, I think, this is it. This is what Morehead City needs.
And so for people that don't know, what is the dueling, what is that like when pianists are dueling up here on the stage?
It's not the musical ability that you look for in a dueling pianist. It is, first and foremost, the ability to read and control the crowd, right? That is the essence of the experience, is that when people leave here, they think, wow, that show was about me. And it's a very personal connection.
And I understand that you have, two powerful missions here. One involving veterans like yourself and first responders, and women's safety.
That's correct.
Let's talk about those.
Yeah, so as a veteran myself, served in the Marine Corps for 4 years until I was medically retired. Just bringing that to home. If you're a first responder on duty in uniform, you come in here, you eat for free, period. All veterans in active duty get 10% off their food. And we also have a program where if you buy an American domestic beer, American-made shot of bourbon or whiskey, it'll go up on the tally board. And any teachers, nurses, veterans, first responders, active duty to come in, they want their first round on the house, no problem. We just mark it off and it's bringing awareness to sex crime in the industry and in communities writ large, right? So, we bring awareness to that. We worked through Nightcap, which is a company that was on Shark Tank a couple of years ago, where they have scrunchies that you can put their hair up in, but they also double as kind of a net over your drink. You can put a straw in. So we have those stocked in the women's bathrooms every day and night that we're open, and it's just giving the goodwill, right? And just bringing awareness to these things.
I understand that you also recently opened a beer garden.
We did.
Tell us about that.
So the beer garden is just fresh, clean, cool spot to just hang out. It's very family friendly. So that looks like, bringing music bingo in on Mondays with Ray Wag. That looks like having, we're going to launch our brunch menu. It's on Sundays, right? We're going to have family movie nights out in the beer garden. We're going to start introducing brunch piano shows. About one a month will be family friendly. So, get out of church, bring the kids, come have brunch, watch a piano show. Have a good time.
And so where can people go if they just want to learn more information about Rock the Dock?
Yeah, so they can go to rockthedockmhc.com for our website, or we're on Facebook. Just look up Rock the Dock Dueling Piano Bar, or our handle on Instagram is @rockthedockmhc.
How cool is this place? Be sure to come check Rock the Dock out and stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, these beautiful views explore one of North Carolina history's biggest what-ifs. And it's only a day trip away. If you're familiar with North Carolina history, you've probably heard about the lost colony of Roanoke Island. It was a group of 117 English men, women, and children who first arrived in America on the shore right behind me in 1587. They attempted to establish the first English colony in America, but after some of them went back to England and returned with supplies 3 years later, the colony had vanished. But what if they hadn't? The Elizabethan Gardens in Manteo ventured to answer that question, and today I'm here to take a step into the past and explore. The Elizabethan Gardens began with the 17,000 women who made up the Garden Club of North Carolina in 1950. Planning for the garden started small as a tribute and memorial to the vanished settlers of the Roanoke Island colony. It would mimic the kind of garden more affluent members might have built had the colony succeeded.
Start in the courtyard, which is the big, beautiful, bright spot that has a ton of flowers. It's where we do our big annual displays every year. Basically, the rest of the garden meanders through a shady path. You hit the well mount where we are here today. Virginia Dare is right to my left, and that takes you to the sunken garden. And then from there, you really can absorb the best part of the garden, which is the forest. The camellia collection takes you to one of the other oldest parts of the garden in the lion couchant bird bath, which is just a beautiful, detailed work in marble. And then that will get you through the loop from there. Working within a period of time, right? The Elizabethan era was a very specific time. There's things they would have done and would not have done. We tried to limit ourselves a little bit. We tried to stay true to this very specific period of time, whether that's planting schemes, the color palette's a little more limited than you would have otherwise, but still keep it fresh and new and have people excited about how we work here and what we're trying to accomplish, which is just, preserving and maintaining and being good stewards of this garden.
The gardens are in bloom almost year-round. As the hydrangeas die out toward the end of summer, the crepe myrtles are just starting to bloom. Once those are out of season, the gardens' prized camellia collection just about gets them through until the hydrangeas come back around. Aside from the beautiful flowers and carefully tended hedges, what if I told you one of the garden's most interesting plants was an oak tree? This tree right here is the oldest plant in the Elizabethan Gardens, believed to have been here since 1585, meaning it was about 2 years old when the lost colony first arrived. The heart of the gardens' message is stewardship and preservation, not just in the aspect of preserving the nature itself, but also taking close care of the stories that the garden holds. There are almost 500 years of history held in these 10 acres, from 16th century Italian statues in marble to a bronze piece made in 2006. One example is the 19th century statue of Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America and a member of the Roanoke colony. It depicts what she may have looked like if she did survive the colony's disappearance and integrated with one of the area's Native American tribes. No one truly knows what became of her, as she was a small child when the colony went missing. But here in the Elizabethan Gardens, her story is preserved and passed on to be told for generations to come.
We have been passed off this unbelievable thing, and we're sharing it with everybody, and we're going to pass it off to everyone else someday. There's all this mix of who is in charge of it, which is all of us, and who can feel good here, which is all of us, and who is this meant for? It's meant for everyone to be here to enjoy. It's a big holistic picture, but I think ultimately it's preserving it and making sure that everyone who has seen it and pass it along will pass it along to the next group. Like these hedges, just like the fountains, just like the statuaries, it's all part of this big story that makes Roanoke Island special, this garden special, and what we hope to communicate to everybody when they leave is that they got this really amazing experience of not just the woods, but all the details and the hard work that the people here do every day to make it a special, special place.
The Elizabethan Gardens are open daily February to December. They hold events throughout the year and also offer volunteer opportunities. You can check them out online at elizabethangardens.org or on social media at Elizabethan Gardens.
It's time for Style in a Snap, your go-to for quick style hacks, trend talk, and outfit upgrades no matter your look. So when buying something new, you can try the rule of 5. So what you do is picture that the item is styled in at least 5 different outfits using pieces you already own. So if you can't think of 5 looks, it might not be worth it. So this trick helps you build a more versatile wardrobe, it saves money, and it keeps your closet filled with pieces you'll actually wear in a lot of different ways.
I started doing that a little more recently because I would get these pieces I could only wear with one specific outfit. So then I could only wear that one outfit so many times, and I would wear it like months apart. So it's like 3 or 4 pieces that I was only wearing once every 3 or 4 months.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
I do this, and my mom is like, she loves fashion, and she's told me about this, and it truly helps. Like when you're in the store, just imagine it, envision it in different ways, it'll help.
And if you can't think of anything you could wear with it, don't get it.
Yeah. From pins that think for you to scooters powered by the sun, Japan's biggest tech show is full of futuristic innovations you've got to see. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's take a look at the latest tech trends and creative innovations with KTLA's Rich DeMuro in this week's Rich on Tech.
Japan has been a longtime leader in technology, home to brands like Toyota, Nintendo, and Sony. And this show, C-Tech, has been the place to come for decades to check out all the latest innovations. Let's go see what we can find. From a realistic crying baby robot to a personal mobility device. And it almost reads your mind because you just sort of lean and it goes in the direction you're thinking. C-Tech 2025 has a lot. This is quite incredible. Show organizers brought me to Tokyo and I found plenty to see, like Plod. Remember those micro cassette recorders for taking notes? This is the digital version and it has AI. It transcribes, summarizes, and searches through your meeting notes, and it's already a hit.
Worldwide, we sell the million users. So it's really big hit recently.
The new Pro version adds more microphones and a tiny display. Flotica has a similar idea, but built into a pen.
It can write as a natural pen, and then it can record as work as a recorder.
Move over, sack of flour. This realistic baby robot teaches the basics of parenting. Packed with sensors, even a bladder. And just like a real baby, what goes in must come out. For something a little more musical, meet the world's smallest DJ console. From MuSignal.
Basically, the DJ equipment is so huge and large and heavy, it's very difficult to set it up. So that is a problem that a DJ has.
No laptop required, just plug in some MP3s and start mixing. You can even DJ on the go with this, a solar mobility scooter that runs on sunlight and charges your phone. Can you tell me a joke?
Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Finally, meet Romy, a companion robot designed for emotional support.
It's specialized in small talk, like with family or best friends.
Cute, comforting, and always ready to chat, thanks to the power of AI. One of the best parts about this show, it is open to the public. Now at its peak, C-Tech welcomed nearly 200,000 visitors. But like a lot of tech trade shows, times have changed. There's less hardware and more software, and AI is front and center. So while the show floor may be a bit smaller, the innovations are still big. In Tokyo, I'm Rich DeMuro. That's Rich on Tech.
Those are so cool.
Right?
I don't know about that baby though.
I don't know.
I don't like that baby. That was freaky.
It was, with the red light, I don't know.
It's cool.
Hey, I'm Chris. This is On the Record. Really fun one for you today. Like, if you had like a geo tracker in like 1988 and you had like an Alpine tape deck, I guarantee you that you would be blasting this as loud as possible. This is quintessential boom bap. EPMD, Eric and Parrish making dollars. A lot of the songs on here are just straightforward, extremely bass heavy, just funky breaks, and the rhymes, it's kind of like a braggy rhyme. It's really what you would expect for a boom bap album, but this right here, EPMD, Strictly Business, it is extremely, extremely hard rocking. Just a quintessential great album for hip hop. So we're so glad you joined us. We'll see you next time for On the Record.
It's time for this or that. We're between two choices. We pick which one we prefer. So do you prefer a fire pit or a fireplace?
It's like a fire pit outside or fireplace. Oh gosh. It depends on the season. It really depends on the season for me.
Really?
Fireplace in the winter, because I don't want to sit outside in the winter.
Yeah.
So like, that's where like I cozy up with like a hot chocolate by the fireplace. But like late summer, early fall, fire pit all the way.
I would say fireplace.
Yeah.
If I just had to pick one, because it's more convenient. You just walk into somewhere and there's a fireplace.
See, fire pits usually come with a lot of bugs.
Exactly. And see, that's where I don't really want.
I think I'm gonna say fire pit.
Time for trivia. What is the official state mammal of North Carolina? A, marsh rabbit, B, black bear, C, white-tailed deer, or D, gray squirrel? We'll have the answer right after this quick break. Coming up on Be Our Guest, we're bringing you an amazing dining deal here at 222 Chophouse. Find out how you can enjoy delicious prime cuts at an amazing price. Stay with us. We're back, and if your answer is D, gray squirrel, you are correct. The official state mammal is the gray squirrel, and it was chosen in 1969. This animal is known for its quick movements, bushy tail, and clever nature. You can find gray squirrels in forests, parks, and backyards all across the state, making them a familiar and lively part of the state's wildlife. Yoga Strong Studio in Greenville is hosting its holiday market on Friday, November 14th from 5 to 7 p.m. The event features local vendors, festive drinks, and chair massages for guests. Plus, attendees can enter to win more than 2,000 prizes, including memberships, spa packages, and ECU football tickets, all while supporting local businesses. For more info, visit yogastrongnc.com.
The following segment is sponsored by 222 Chophouse Wine Bar and Lounge.
Hey everyone, I'm your host Davia, and it's time for Be Our Guest, where we help you save money while having an amazing dining experience. Today we are at 222 Chophouse in Kinston. You guys make sure to head to WNCT.com and find the Be Our Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25, because these will sell out fast. So we are here with Paul, the part owner and general manager of 222 Chophouse. Paul, thank you for having us today.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah.
Of course. This food looks amazing. It's so colorful.
Thank you. We worked really hard on it.
Awesome. So let's start out with the oysters in front of us. Tell us what we have.
Yeah, so that's perfect. So most of our guests will be starting out with something very similar to this when they dine. This is our oyster trio. It includes 6 different oysters, all of 3 different preparations, 2 of each preparation. The first preparation is the classic Rockefeller. So your spinach and cream cheese, a little bit of toasted panko on the top. All of these are baked. The second preparation is Casino, and that's my chef's favorite. He brought that one to the table. It's a red pepper and bacon. It's slowly becoming the most popular one.
Oh, wow.
And then we have Oliver, which is a classic pickled onion mignette.
Okay.
Yeah, cooked with white wine.
Delicious. They look amazing.
Thank you.
All right, so let's head on over to this steak in front of us.
Yeah, so after your appetizers, you can enjoy any of our amazing entrees, all of which include local vegetables and local things, but the highlight of our menu is our certified Angus beef, all of which is prime. Sitting in front of us here is the 16-ounce ribeye. I prefer medium rare, and I've paired it with a mushroom demi.
Wow, awesome. And it's a really great size as well.
Yeah, it's definitely filling.
Awesome.
It's definitely filling.
Awesome. Now, what is this dish over here?
This over here, for those who don't want to come and have steak, though we are a steakhouse, we want to offer as much as we can in other realms of protein. So this one is our duck. So this is a pan-seared skin-on duck breast. It's cooked medium rare. It's served over a rosemary, ginger, and sage risotto with roasted tricolor carrots and a blackberry reduction. We have special drinks every single week. Our bar manager, Jose, is truly gifted, and he really knows what he's doing as far as a very sophisticated palate. So this is something that he's created for us this week, and it is a charcoal-infused whiskey sour. It has lemon, it has bourbon, it has a little bit of mint for some freshness, but most importantly, it's got this beautiful black color because it's infused with charcoal. Now this is my favorite. So this is our version of the classic drink, the Old Fashioned. It doesn't take too many liberties as far as differences in the recipe, but we do like to smoke our Old Fashioned, and then we finish it with a torched orange rind.
And what is this bright red one?
It's called our Harvest Moon. I actually named it after my wife and I's song.
I love that.
Harvest Moon by Neil Young.
Wow.
Yeah, so the idea was we take fruit that we can harvest from anywhere in the local area and turn it into a drink.
And you have Music Mondays?
We do. So up here in our private wine bar and lounge, we do music on Mondays. That's live music. We offer free charcuterie those days, and we also have a full menu and full bar service available. So this is a chocolate and cappuccino 4-layer cake. It's extremely moist. It's becoming one of the most popular ones on our dish.
Awesome. And I know you also have like a faith-based team.
Yes, we do.
Tell us a little about that.
So God has blessed us in so many ways. I mean, from the very beginning to every single day that we do this, He shows up in ways that we can't even imagine. I'm learning every day to stop worrying so much because He's got it taken care of. So we pray before service, every service. All the front of the house and the back of the house team, they get together and we talk about what the service is going to be like, but we also pray and we bring God into it. So it's very intentional. And he's our first step in every direction.
Awesome. Paul, thank you so much for sharing and talking about these amazing dishes.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you guys being here.
Of course. And you guys, be sure to head to WNCT.com and find the VR Guest tab to get your $50 certificate for only $25 because these will sell out fast.
The previous segment was sponsored by 222 Chophouse Wine Bar and Lounge.
Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Just email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com with your story idea for an opportunity to be highlighted on the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. As always, remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern Lifestyle, and we'll see you tomorrow. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Rock the Dock, American Legion, post number 539, and 222 Chophouse.